posting on Instagram, then you can post to Facebook at the same time as well. Setting that up is not hard, but that's on the Instagram side. I'm just going to show you how to plan your post here in Facebook. So as you can see, so when you go to your Facebook, as you can see, I have 3 profiles. So I have my realtor business. This is just my personal page. And then I have my aesthetics business. So you just go to whichever page that you're trying to schedule your post from. Then on the left, you see they have like the ads manager, ad center, meta business suite, and so on. So what you want to do is go to the meta business suite. And then this is your meta business suite. See, my Facebook and my Instagram is connected. And if you see down here, I can see comments on my posts from Instagram within my Facebook meta business suite. But that's only because I have the 2 connected. All right, so if you wanted to, you could create a post from here, or you could create an ad, or you could create a reel or a story. Excuse me. Now, if you're just trying to create like a single post, I would recommend using this area for that. But if you're trying to plan posts for, I don't know, a couple of days, couple of weeks or whatever, then this is when you want to go down here on the left and you want to go to planner. And see, as you can see here, I have all these posts that I've planned for the week. So what I typically do is every Friday, I go into Canva and I'll create my post. Whatever I'm going to post on Facebook, I'm posting the same thing on Instagram. And then what I do is you can access Canva from if you just go to canva.com, log in, and then you can download all your pictures to your desktop. You can do this on your phone as well, but I'm just showing you how to do it on a desktop because it's easier. You have more screen space on your desktop. So yeah, for example, like I have my weekly post here and I've already downloaded like everything I'm going to use for next week because you guys know social media takes a lot of time. So I just think it's better if you take one day out the week, a couple of hours, design everything, and you can do it on a weekly, bi-weekly, or however. Now, one of the great things I like about the Facebook scheduling tool, if I'm not mistaken, you can schedule up to either like 365 or 380 posts at one time. I have yet to find any other app that will allow you to do that for free. So there's Hootsuite, but Hootsuite will only let you do up to 5 posts for free. You can also schedule within Instagram. I don't know how many, I haven't looked into that, but you can only do it on Instagram. Well, Facebook allows you to do it on Facebook and Instagram. So I'm just going to go ahead and do like a sample post real quick. So what you want to do is let's just go to the next week because I have all that stuff in the way and I don't want to confuse anybody.
I feel so disorganized now.
What'd you say?
I feel so disorganized now.
Oh, no. This is going to be your best friend. So you just go to the planner, go to the day you want to post, and then you just click. It doesn't matter. Even if you're on a Wednesday, but you don't want to post it until next Wednesday, that's fine because what we're doing is we're scheduling our posts. So it really don't matter what day you click. So you go down here, it says schedule at the bottom. So what do you want to schedule? A post, a story, a reel, an ad, you choose. I'm going to say post. And I'm going to go through the whole steps, all the steps. See, when you do that, this pops up. So now you're going to say, okay, well, what day do you want to post? We want to post, I think today is the 21st. So I'm going to just say the 23rd. Well, what time do you want to post? Now, you see this down here? It's telling me my most active times for my users. Today it's saying 8 p.m. will be good. Tomorrow 6, Monday the 23rd, 6. I would say check your analytics for that because I think just most users in general are on Facebook between 1 and 3. So I typically go with that. And then sometimes I use this. It just depends on what I feel like doing. So when you get here, I can say 1 o'clock. I can click that, press the P for PM, and then I can save. So now if you look at the bottom, it's gonna tell me that when this post is gonna go out, the time and the day, okay? This active times, again, is just letting you know your most active times for your users. Now, here's where if you have your accounts connected comes into play. You see I have my Facebook and I have my Instagram. I'm not sure why this group is down here, but I don't use that. It's not my group. So here's my Facebook. What I typically do is, if it's the reason why I will not select both of these at the same time is because my users on Instagram are most active at a different time than my users on Facebook. But if you just want to do it all at the same time, you can do that. You just hit the check and they're both going to go out at 1 o'clock on the day that you set. But I don't usually do that. I usually just schedule Facebook first and then come back and select Instagram and do them. So then you can go to add photo, or if you have a video, I'll go upload from desktop. I'm gonna just pick what I had in that folder, one of those, just to show you guys. Okay, so I'm uploading this image because I want to post this next week. So it's already done. I created it in Canva. Then this is what I do because I like to work smart. I'm not texting content every time I need to post something. I usually go to notes. And what I'll do is in my notes, I created like a real estate folder. You guys don't have to do this. I'm just showing you how I make it easy for myself. So I have a social media post note where it has all of my tags there, everything, contact, everything. The only thing I do every time I make a post is I just change this text. That's it. And then when I'm done, I just do this. I copy it, I come right over here and I paste. That's it. And then it makes sure the scheduling date, January 23rd at 1.
Go back to that again. I need to see that.
Uh-oh.
I feel so unorganized now.
Okay, which part did you want me to go back to?
The notes part, because that's pretty cool. I never thought about that. Go back to the notes part.
Okay, so notes, if you have a MacBook Pro or if you have a Mac, I'm not sure about Android or Google or PC devices, but I have a MacBook Pro. So I have a note app on my computer, but I also have one on my cell phone. I have an iPhone. And everything is synced to the cloud. So what you see on my computer, I'm gonna see it on my cell phone too. So if I feel like I might be out and about, oh, this is cool, I wanna post this. I can go to the notes on my phone and still just type in whatever text, copy it, and then copy it all and just post it if I'm trying to post on the fly or if I'm trying to schedule. That's why I say I'm a systems person. It helps me feel organized. So like this all makes work easier for me. I can't be tied to the computer and social media every day. I don't have time for that. That will make me want to quit. So I have to find, things to help me that's going to work best for me. So all you would do, Miss Vanda, is just highlight everything, copy it, and then you would go over here. I'll do another one for you because I can go back and delete those. You would go schedule posts. We're going to say the 24th because that's the next day or whatever. And then you would go right here, Miss Vanda, and just paste it. See, and it's all there. And you don't have to spend time typing in this part every time you want to post, because that's going to stay the same. You want to always have your contact information with each post.
Right. That makes sense.
So, and then you just schedule that out. Now, let me show you guys how to Let me go to the next week, the one we just did. Now, let's say I messed up. This part you need to know because this has happened to me. If you hit edit post, the only thing I believe, okay, so it will let you edit the text. But let's say you don't want the post anymore. What I found is you have to put it in like a draft form. What is, oh, this is the Zoom thing. So within here, you can, if you edit posts, you can change your text if you need to, delete the picture, add a different picture. You can maybe publish right away if you want to, or change the time, but I want to delete it. I'm going to delete it because, so yeah, you just delete posts. Or what you could do is, let's say I really do need a post to go out on this day that I set, which was the 23rd. So I'm gonna move it to drafts, right? So if you go over here to your drafts, it's right there. So what I could do is, when I get ready to schedule all my posts for the next week, I could just come over here to the drafts and just change out the picture and the text and then reschedule it. So I don't have to create a new one, but it's up to you, or you can delete it, whatever's easier for you. But that's pretty much how you schedule your posts. Let me see if I can go to Instagram.
Old right now.
Now, Instagram, I'm in Instagram right now. So let's see. I don't use the desktop version of Instagram often because I just sometimes feel it's so much different than the phone version. Okay, so I'm gonna show you real quick. Let's see if it'll let me show you how to schedule in Instagram. So there's a create, select from computer. We're gonna try, see what it says. See if it lets me do it. Next. Okay, let me show you how to schedule for Instagram. So let's say, again, I wanted to post this picture. I want to schedule a post, but I don't want to post this until next week. Then I'm going to go ahead and paste all that content there. You go down to advanced settings. On your phone, oh, it's not on here. Oh, see, on your phone, you would go to advanced settings and there's a scheduling option. So apparently the desktop version doesn't have it. Yeah, so don't even worry about that. See, like I say, I don't really use Instagram desktop unless I'm just scrolling. I use it on my phone. But on your phone, I'll walk you guys through it. If you have Instagram, it's really, really super, super simple. On your phone, if you go to your phone real quick and you go to the top where the plus sign is, go to your page. Go to your page first. And then at the top, you go to the plus sign like you want to post. So click post. And then go ahead and just select a picture. We're not going to add it, we can always discard it, but just go ahead and select a picture, hit next again. At the bottom, you'll see at the very, very bottom, advanced settings. And then it will take you to a page at the very top, it says schedule this post and turn that on. So to the right of it, you want to click it to where it's like blue and your scheduling, will pop up and you can select the day and the time to schedule it. And that's it. And that's how you schedule. And just remember, like, even if they're connected, let me go back and make sure, because there is a way, I believe, you can schedule to Instagram and Facebook, but the accounts have to be connected. So at the very bottom, like mine says, before I click the advanced settings, right at the bottom above advanced settings, it says share to Nakil Vincent Realtor, and I have it turned on. So basically it's saying you want to share this to Facebook as well. But because I like to schedule on my computer because my screen space is bigger, I typically just do everything from Facebook. I don't do it from Instagram. I feel like Facebook has more flexibility, but that's just my personal opinion. And I'm gonna go ahead and delete this one if it lets me. I'm gonna do it later. But that's basically it. Like, it's super simple. So were you guys already using the scheduling tool?
I was not. I knew it was there, but never, I didn't know how to use it. I don't want to spend time learning how to use it.
Mhm.
But so, I would just do my post when I do, and I was like, man, I wish I had time to just sit down and do something like this. And I like this.
Yeah,
You're always out and about, and then if you're able to just plan on a week, and you don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, I didn't do a video today. Oh my gosh, I didn't do this today. It's already set up.
right. And the thing that I really like, because I think anytime you're filming, it's best to film in bulk, like my reels. So what I'll do is, if I'm in a mood to create a reel, I'm going to create like 5 or 7 reels. And now I can just go and schedule those reels. Like if I create the reel right within Instagram, I'll schedule the reels within the Instagram. But I'll tell you this, if you do that, then you're only going to be able to, from what I found, share those reels on Instagram, because sometimes the music on Instagram is only for Instagram. You can't put it on Facebook. So I got smart. I was like, okay, well, I don't need to create reels with my face all the time. I can mix it up. And if you go to Canva, like I'll just show you what I did real quick. I was like, I'm not finna, and then plus that takes more time, right, to record yourself. So I got smart. I'm in my Canva. I'm gonna show you what I started doing. So if I go to my real estate and then I go to my reels, I was like, okay. I said, I like inspirational quotes. So what I started doing was I find quotes that I like, and I just created this. And what I do is I'll create a couple of them. And these are all videos from Canva. So all you have to do is create the reel here in Canva with the video, whatever text, download it. And then when you upload the reel to Instagram, you can add the Instagram music to it, or you can do music here in Canva. You can do music right here in Canva, right over here, audio. And they have all this audio you can use. So they even have a YouTube. I didn't know that, but
I didn't know they had the music in there for Canva.
you might have to have a pro account. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't think so, because this doesn't have like, see, this says pro, because I pay for Canva. I really hate that I pay, but honestly, it really does help.
Okay, I just have the free version. I may not have all those.
Yeah, so you can see, I just, found video. If you go over here to video, and you might say, I don't know, living room or something. Look at all these videos of living rooms.
Wow.
Look at this. You can, you know what I do? I take this and I just do just like this. I'm about to show you what I do. I just copy this.
Show us.
I'm like, I don't want this video. I used that last week. I like this one. I just do that. And you can click it and you just kind of adjust it to where, because reels, the aspect ratio of a reel is not that wide, right? So I just double click it, and then if I play it, and look at that. Now that's my reel for next week.
So we don't even need to go out and take videos anymore. We can just go to Canva and use their videos.
Yeah, you can use their videos. I would say mix it up, because if I go up here, let me show you real quick. if I go to, where's my uploads? These are things that I've uploaded, and I go to videos. So these are all my videos, like when I did property tours. So, you know, I want to use my own property tour. I'm gonna come over here and I'll show you how I do that. I'm gonna double click it because I need to just kind of adjust, right? So this is a property tour I did. Now, obviously my property tour is 5 minutes long. So you can't put that much, right? So when you select the video, because you got to trim it down, it has to be under a minute for Instagram and Facebook. So click the video and go right here to trim. And now I'm gonna trim it, right? So I can see, okay, I don't want the front door. Let's start at the living room. And I can see my time adjust. I need to be under a minute. So I'm just playing with it right now. So I'm not under a minute. I'm still at 2. So I'm going to go some more. That might be it. Let me see. Oh, no. Actually, don't pay attention to that just yet. And then I say done. And now I'm at 1:49. So I know I still have more to trim off. But see, you don't even have the front door. This is just the living room because that's all I wanted to show. But that's how you do that. And then your audio, let me see. Okay, so we'll drag that down. Oh, let's say you want to turn off the audio for the video, which is what you're going to want to do if you've done a property tour. I don't want that sound on my reels, so I'm gonna just turn it all the way down. Now I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna just drag this. It's somewhere you can drag it to your timeline. There it is. So let's see. Now, let me see something. Okay, so hold on 1 second. There's a way to adjust the audio. Now, I just learned this, so sometimes I gotta play with this audio on the video versus the audio on the actual reel. Oh. Okay. So the fact that I got so many reels in here doesn't really help. But if I had only like just this one reel, then my audio timeline would be down here. But I got so many pages in here that, and I don't usually do it like that because for these, I add the audio from Instagram. But I just wanted to show you that you can do it. Wait a minute. Right now, it's still playing the audio from my video, but that's okay. But anyway, that's how you do it. It's super simple, and that's just kind of what I've been doing. I just use videos from Canva. Just go to videos and search, and you get all these videos. And you want to make sure that you grab videos that don't look cheesy or cheap or too, what's the word, staged. You know, so. Yep, and you could even post with the video. Just be careful. Like, I don't mind using these videos of like living spaces behind reels if I'm giving like a quote or I'm trying to maybe highlight things of like different loans, but I would never use just the plain video as a post because somebody could mistakenly think that that's an actual property. And then they'll start asking you, well, where's that property located? And it's really just a video you took from Canva. So I would say if you do it, use them as like backgrounds of like videos and stuff like that. Like where you're giving information to the client. As far as like tips from buyers, sellers, or down payments and different things like that. And that's how I stay sane with social media.
Well, that's been great. Looks like I need to work on my Canva some more because I didn't know Canva did all of that either. And I paid a pro version of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a lot. And another thing you could do in Canva that I found like makes it really easy is you can set up like your brand, right? So, if y'all go to Etsy, you can purchase like different real estate social media templates for little to nothing. Like some of them are like $5, but you can set like your brand. So let's say if I want to change this text or color, like I set my brand colors right here. So I don't have to go up here and look for it or type it in. They're all right here. So I just click depending on whichever color I'm using. And I'm not done with that. I need to set my brand font and all that. It's just ways to help you work more efficiently. That's all it is. And that's how I like to work. When you have to have so many posts and you really want to be able to work efficiently, because I'm telling y'all, this stuff takes a lot of time. So it's best to try to get some kind of system in place that's going to help you, because otherwise I think it's easy to fall off social media. It really is a job.
Yes, this is good. Thanks for sharing how to do this. I'm looking in Canva. I see they have a learn feature. So
Mhm.
I use Canva just to do quick posts sometimes, but all this other stuff that you do, like I didn't know they had these videos and
Yeah.
other templates.
And see, like I did this one the other day because I was trying to showcase an upcoming property tour on my YouTube. So I just made this post and it just said, stay tuned for this property tour or whatever. So, I mean, I think it's like, you get the hang of it. I find in real estate that all of us are better at some things than other areas that we may want to get better in. Like I used to do all this stuff. Like I used to do like design and different things like that. So I don't mind doing it. It's just when you're trying to get it all set up, it is a lot. But once you figure it out, it becomes easier because you have a system in place. But I'm ready to move beyond this and start doing other parts of the real estate business, like with the contracts and all of that kind of stuff. So that's why I said earlier, I don't mind the slow time right now because it's giving me an opportunity to get all this back end stuff in place.
And you can repurpose those videos that you're making now later on, because there's
Yeah.
no, like this house is for sale, now the house is not for sale. You're just giving general knowledge.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I
Because
like
I mean, the reality is nobody, if you're working, you don't have time to, you may not have time to always go do a property tour. So you have the option to go in Canva, just grab some video. And like I did, like with this reel right here, this reel, I was talking about the different, oh no, this is not the one. Okay, but anyway, I'll use this as an example. Like in the background, this video, that's a property tour I did. Well, if you don't have time to do that, you can just grab a YouTube video and put back there.
Do something in the car and it'll come back on my name.
Hey, Belinda, put yourself on mute.
So,
Sorry, y'all.
so anyway, so yeah, I mean, you guys go in there, do what you can. And then when you have time to do a property tour, go do your property tour. And I would suggest bringing that property tour video in Canva and just using the different rooms that you capture for that property tour. Each room is a different video shot that you can put in a different reel. You know what I mean? Like each room, the living room, the kitchen, game room, media, bedrooms, that's like 6 different videos.
And I've got a ton of them on my phone.
Yeah, just bring them in Canva, drop them right behind your text. And that's a whole bunch of reels because again, you may not have time to sit in front of the camera and record yourself. Like it's okay to mix it up. I mean, I know some realtors, all of their reels is really just them talking and giving information, which is really good because people want to see your personality, but you got to do what's best for your situation. At the same time, you may not be in a position to do that all the time. Like I mixed mine up on my Instagram page. I have like this reel here, which I created in Canva. This one right here, I went to like this loan program workshop and I created this one. And that's a property tour I did. I just dropped it back there. And then, you know, this in Canva, this one I did of myself. See, I recorded these in bulk. So you might see several pictures with me with the same, videos with me with the same outfit on, which I really don't care. You know,
I
you
know,
just have to,
right?
you have to do what you have to do, you know, and then you mix it up. And next thing you know, you got all these reels. And I'm talking about reels because they're saying that's what drives the traffic to your site. And so, to your social media page, the reels, the videos. So
Right.
just try to find different ways to do reels and make sure you keep them like I've read somewhere 15 to 30 seconds long is pretty much what, you know, because IG has an algorithm. So if you keep it 15 to 30 seconds long, stay in there. You want to choose music that is kind of like popular, but not the most popular. So maybe like 5,000 or less shares on the music. If you don't really care about that right now and you're just trying to get the reels up, I would say don't even focus on that part. Just like be consistent with the reels and posting and stuff. So that's pretty much it.
Well, thank you. This has been very enlightening.
No problem. I hope, you know, I was able to help somebody and, you know, make their life easier in one aspect of their business.
Yes, I got a free day today. No husband, no kids in the house. I'm going to spend my day doing some of this. Thank you.
Yeah, it was very helpful.
Good. That's what this day is about, helping each other get some systems in place so we can all be successful.
And I have homework to do, lots of it.
No.
Yep. And then one thing I found out, which I was actually surprised about. So with the YouTube channel, I thought it was going to be, you know, a lot of editing, but I posted my first property tour last week only to find out, y'all, I put the video in iMovie and I didn't have to edit a thing. I literally just dropped the video and I was able to run the whole thing through. I was like, oh, this is going to be easy. It's not like, you know, videos for my other channels where I have to spend so much time editing. So that's another thing. When you want to go do property tours, this is what I usually do. I'll go find that neighborhood. And you guys know in those new communities, they have at least 5 models, 3 to 5 models, because there's so many different builders. If you have the time, hit every builder's model, because you got to think. Now, I'm just thinking from the perspective of YouTube, that's only once a week. So if it's 5 builders and they have, let's say, 2 models for each builder, that's 10 videos. It really doesn't even, y'all, it doesn't take that long to do a property tour. Literally, it's very, very quick. So that's 10 videos. That's 10 weeks of posting on YouTube if you're going to do YouTube. Or if you're going to do Instagram, that's 10 weeks of a property tour. Post 1 property tour a week. That's 10 weeks. It take you a couple of hours to go through them all, but whenever you're filming or recording, you always want to bulk film or bulk record because it's gonna save you time later. Nobody's gonna go do a property tour every weekend. We just don't have time to do that.
Yeah. Well, all right, we're gonna get to getting on this today.
Thank
I
you.
think I'm a,
Go, because I'm about to walk into this building now for my class. So thank you, appreciate it. And you can stay on, but I'm gonna stop.
all right, thank you guys.
Bye, Vanda.
Bye-bye.